When we hear the words of Jesus in Matthew 5, they should crush us. Anyone who is angry is subject to judgment. Now, he's not talking about righteous anger. There are times when we see evil being perpetrated in the world, when we see children being abused, when we see injustice occurring, that God gives us by His Spirit this righteous anger that rises up so that we will participate in His kingdom with Him in the world. That's not what Jesus is talking about. When He says anyone who's angry, He means that unrighteous anger. And we all know what that is. It's the feelings that boil up and boil over anytime anyone dares to treat us as less than the gods that we think we are. Right? How dare they insult me? How dare they overlook me? How dare they cut in line in front of me? How dare they cut me off on the highway? How dare they try to take what is mine? How dare they take credit for what I did? And in all of these things, our anger begins to build up. Jesus says, anyone who is angry is subject to judgment. And we all feel the weight of that because we've all been angry. As God's people, He not only calls us, but equips us to build bridges with one another even when life is difficult, so that anger, bitterness, rage, hatred, envy, gossip, jealousy, all of these things cannot take root in our hearts. You don't have to have an angry marriage anymore. Your relationship with your kids does not have to be defined by friction and anxiety. You don't have to walk into work looking for another fight. You don't have to walk around just hoping you don't explode. The power of the Spirit in you is greater than every temptation you will face and greater than every wrong that has been done to you. You might have very real reasons for the anger and bitterness that are in your heart. But the good news of the gospel is Jesus goes deeper than that. His healing comes and brings absolute freedom to your soul.